Hey everyone, welcome to our video on Tips from the Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. In this video, we'll be discussing some of the key takeaways from this amazing book and how you can apply them to your daily life. Tip number 1. The first tip is about the importance of living in the present moment. Eckhart Tolle believes that most of our problems arise from our tendency to dwell in the past or worry about the future. Instead, he encourages us to focus on the present moment and fully embrace it. For example, when you're walking in nature, try to fully immerse yourself in the beauty around you, rather than letting your mind wander to other things. Tip number 2. The second tip is about the power of gratitude. Tolle emphasizes the importance of being thankful for what we have in our lives, rather than constantly striving for more. When we focus on gratitude, we attract more positive experiences into our lives. For example, at the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on what you're grateful for and make a mental note of it. Tip number 3. The third tip is about the nature of the ego. According to Tolle, our egos are responsible for much of our suffering, as they create a false sense of identity and attachment to material possessions. To overcome this, he suggests practicing self-awareness and recognizing when the ego is taking over. For example, when you find yourself becoming defensive or angry in a situation, take a step back and observe your thoughts and feelings objectively. Tip number 4. The fourth tip is about the power of acceptance. Tolle believes that true inner peace comes from accepting things as they are, rather than trying to control or change them. When we resist reality, we create unnecessary suffering for ourselves. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, rather than getting frustrated and angry, try to accept the situation and use the time to listen to some music or a podcast. Tip number 5. The fifth tip is about the importance of being present in your relationships. Tolle believes that true connection with others comes from being fully present and attentive to them. When we're distracted or preoccupied, we miss out on the opportunity to form deeper connections. For example, when you're having a conversation with someone, put away your phone and give them your full attention. Tip number 6. The sixth tip is about the concept of surrender. Tolle believes that true surrender involves letting go of our attachment to outcomes and trusting that everything will work out as it should. When we surrender, we let go of our need to control and create space for something greater to enter our lives. For example, if you're going through a difficult time, try to surrender to the situation and trust that things will get better in time. Tip number 7. The seventh tip is about the power of mindfulness. Tolle emphasizes the importance of being fully present and aware of our thoughts and emotions. When we're mindful, we're better able to observe our patterns and habits and make conscious choices about how we want to live our lives. For example, try to practice mindfulness when you're eating by fully savoring each bite and paying attention to the flavors and textures. Summary. So there you have it, some key tips from The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. By implementing these practices into your daily life, you can cultivate greater inner peace, joy, and fulfillment. Remember, living in the present moment, practicing gratitude, being aware of your ego, accepting reality, being present in your relationships, surrendering to the flow of life, and cultivating mindfulness can all help you live a more fulfilling and peaceful life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.